Hi YouTube. It is Friday, July the 26th, 2019, about 1:56 in the afternoon. You see a little sleigh up there? Look how cool that is. This right here will tell you about that. See if I can block some of the... Where we are at, we are in the old car museum in Fairbanks. And this is showing you 1865-1869 Sawyer Bone Shaker. Gormley and Jeffrey. Check it out on them old bicycles. And they got little display set up to show you what was the clothing from the wife of the guy that owns this place. She's doing all the clothing. Lady bicycles, 1905 to 1910. Check this out. Ooh, then look, a motorcycle, 1912, big twin Indian. 980cc engine, 7 horsepower on that thing. Wow. That's pretty cool. Then, you can see we got this Cleveland bicycle / motorcycle. It's a 1917, and here's all the information on it if you want to pause it and read all this if you can. And look here. Here's all the details of it. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. When you look at it, you can see it. Yeah. Here's an 1899 Hertel runabout. So check this out. Pause all this and read this. And here's all the specs on it. And look at this. And it tells you that she said that it's built on 2 bicycle frames.
He's demonstrating.
Oh, yeah, there's a guy and they're trying to drive it.
How do you start it?
Seems like he's having a problem getting it started. Wow, look at that motor.
A little while later.
Okay. He's having a good time getting her started.
And look at the lights. The lights on it is so...
Hey, yeah, I think he got it. Oh, there he goes. Now he got it. Boy, listen to that baby purr. And there you go. The first Volkswagen, because the engine's in the back. Must have been the precursor to the Volkswagen. All right, dude, take off at top speed. Let's see what she's got. There she goes. Check it out. You know why they were called a runabout? They usually run about a block before they quit. But yeah, if you look at this closely, you can see the bicycle frames, literally, that this thing was built on. And here's the thing about a bicycle history, paving the way for automobiles. So, if you want to read this and pause it along the way, you can. Pretty cool, huh? And look. This is what they're showing. Is up. That's what they're talking about. Was up there on the ceiling. Pretty cool. Now over here on this side, check out this beauty. The 1898 Hay motor vehicle. Okay, so here you go. I'll let you read all of these stuff about it.
Some of them are like street lights.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's what they pretty much were way back then. Think about it. There was no precedence for anything else. All right, so that's all that. Look at these tires. Look at the seat in this thing. Look at this gas tank. Chrome. The suspension. Check this out. Pretty wild. There's a hat in there. Here's your steering mechanism. There's you can step up on it. And then here is the motor. Check it out. Oh, and they got a mirror over there to reflect it so you can see the whole thing. Very, very, very cool. And here, of course, would have been style of dress. Then, that's a very beautiful dress if you ask me. That's a pearl trim bustle dress from 1880. All right, now let me show you back in here. This is where they actually work on all these old cars. So these things can get swapped out. And cars here go from 1898 to 1936, I believe she said was the last year. They don't go newer than that. And look at the blue on this wheel. And that wheel is huge, I'm telling you. Here it is on the vehicle itself. Check this out. There you go. And look at this thing. Look at that back seat. Oh my goodness. Man, that is huge. And here, check out the steering wheel. The dash up in there. Okay, so what is this thing? It is a 1917 Owen Magnetic, model M25 Touring. The Owen Magnetic was one of the most expensive. The car cost about $1,000, and a Ford Model T cost less than $400. Ooh! So only the rich people had this baby. So check out all that if you want to pause all this, of course, and read it. And let's see, look here. It was a 6-cylinder motor, 29 horsepower, 136-inch wheelbase, and ran about 60 miles an hour. Wow. Factory price was $36.50. Man, look at this motor. Is that not nice? I mean, that is really, really, really super nice. And let me show you the front of this thing. I mean, that is gorgeous. And I don't know. I still got to do these, I'm sure. Because look how old this is. Let's see. This dress here, again, to show you that. Silk brocade and lace of 1888. All right, so for this, a 1901 de Dion Bouton motorette, 4.5 horsepower. And then some dresses there. Here's a 1903 Columbia Mark 19 electric Surrey. Cool, okay, so you can see, electric car. Around 6 modern 12-volt batteries. 80 volts, check this out. 12 miles an hour, $1,500. So you see, people's always been trying to make electric cars. Stay away from gas. But hey, you know. Oh, let's see, by the way, this dress is a French jacquard weave, silk taffeta dress, 1897, and the Rochester automobile. All right, and this takes us around to this, so let's go do the other part. Okay, we'll start right here with a 1913 Argo, Model C electric 4-drive limousine. Went up to 75 miles on a charge. Look at the front of this. How cool is that? And you can see inside of it there in the front, but look at this. Check this out. The chair spun around. Look at the nice upholstery there on the door. Oh yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, it's upholstery. Look, that's got a curtain up there. You could close that curtain down and have privacy.
It's brand new.
Oh yeah. Then there's the back seat. Very, very nice. And here's a 1912 Roush and Lang electric Brougham, 80 volt electric. So this was another electric.
Wow, look at that up there.
Yeah. We can't see the year of that because it's on the other side, but check this out. It's 1912 Roche and Lang. And again, look at the upholstery. Isn't that wild? Very, very, very cool. And look at the tires and wheels on these things. That is mind-blowing all by itself. Here's the back. We'll go all the way around to here. See it from this side. Look at there. Got a bar in there for you to hang on to, I guess, in case you got a crazy driver. And this is the front of that same dress. And this is an evening gown circa 1900. Right there will tell you all of that. All right. Now this one's beat up badly. This is a 1904 Stevens Duryea Model L runabout. So there's another runabout. As that guy on there said, they run about a block. Weighed 1,350 pounds, went 30 miles an hour, cost $12.50. At least the factory price. Give you a little bit of sideness on this. And look at these. Yeah, but boy, they still look like they'd be very uncomfortable. All right, so let's go over here. Here's a 1904 Buckmobile runabout. Okay, so these runabouts were big-time things, man. Give you a little bit if you want to pause it. You can see the specs on it, 16 miles a gallon, up to 35 miles an hour. Here, check out that headlight. Those tires and wheels there. Here, let me take you around to this side so you can get a look. Check this out. There's your crank over there on the floor to start it with. And then there's the seat. Now look, have room back here for a picnic lunch there. All right, so here we got a 1902. So we're getting older actually. Knoxmobile Model R or Model B runabout. So here you go if you want to read all about all of that. And then here's your specs over there. A 1-cylinder air-cooled engine, 2-speed planetary transmission, 8 horsepower, weighed 1,350, ran about 30 miles an hour, got about 20 miles a gallon, and $1,000 to factory. Pretty crazy. And check this one out. Wow. Seats actually look very comfortable. Steering wheel's on the right hand side. Look at his back seat. So you got 2 roundabout seats in there. The wheels and the tires, look at those. Here, let's look at the back. Look, I got a lantern back there, and there's a little door there so you can get in. That away. Here is the information about a 1903 Cadillac Model A runabout with tonneau. So it had the cover, obviously. Help you with the rain and all that. And check this out. This thing had the 6.5 horsepower, 98.2 cubic inch engine, ran 35 miles an hour, and got 25 to 30 miles a gallon. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Looks like maybe they got 2 of these things. But we'll come back to that. Here's a 1905 Oldsmobile. Wow. Look at these specs. 7 horsepower, 650 pounds, 18 miles an hour, and got 40 miles a gallon. 650. So you don't have to worry too much about gas. Here's a 1905 Franklin. That's what this blue one here is. You can see the motor right there. You can see 1905 Franklin Type A rear entry 2.0. The Franklin was the world's most famous air-cooled car until the Volkswagen was introduced in '37. So see, there were Volkswagens before there was a Volkswagen. How neat is that, huh? All right, let's see. This one over here is a 1904 Rambler. Okay, I didn't know Ramblers had been around that long. Well, I just learned something new. A model L canopy rear entry tonneau. You can read all that stuff. And check this out. 2-speed shifting or sliding gear. 236 cubic inch engine. 1,900 pounds, 40 miles an hour. It didn't talk about economy though. You notice that? No economy on this dude. So I got a feeling it cost you to run it. But boy, look. Guess that's where the gas went. Look at that. 4 pedals. And a steering wheel. Place for your lunch. And sure enough, it says Rambler right back there on the door. This is what the ladies would have been wearing. 1900 to 1910. Tells you about the hat, the bodice, the fan. All that stuff is in there. Well, part of it, I guess, up there on her head. Woman's ball gown in 1905. All right, 1934 Offenhauser midget racer. Why would they call that a midget? Well, because it's a couple feet off the ground, I guess. Look at them little tires and wheels. 1-seater, spark plug sticking up. Okay, here's a Ford Model T racer. You can see all of this. Running 36 mile, took place on July 5th, 1917 in Fairbanks. Of course, in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, wow. And this thing, that would have been something. That would have been something, I can tell you that. Overhead cam. Let's go racing 1920 style. So check it out. Motors were becoming closer to modern. Look at this little guy. That helmet back there. 37 Ford Midget V8 60 Racer. Wow. That's crazy. Look at these pictures on the wall of all these things in action. How cool, huh? 1938 Alto Midget Racer. Look at that little motor. Look at that. Wow. That is super tiny, is it not? Fairly simple, right? Fairly simple. Alright, so let's start right here. Here's a 1907 white steamer, Model G Custom Touring. 30 horsepower. If you want to read all that, you can. There it is on the front. And them headlights are giant. Let's come around. There's your motor in there. All right, 1909 this one says. Check this out. '1909 IHC, the Farmer's Auto, Model D Auto Buggy. And hopefully you can see all this and pause it and read it if you like. Pretty cool. And here, let me show you these pictures back here. Look at this. Pretty cool. I like it. All right. Let's see. Let's go back here. It's a snowmobile. Alaska's first snowmobile. 1917 Ford Model T Snow Flyer. Read all about this. And here's what she looks like, and check it out. Skis on the front. That's covered up. Tracks over the tires. And there's the inside of it. Wow. It's like a very early bus. Check this out. 1917 Ford, 4-cylinder, one head, or L head, I think that's it. 20 horsepower, 18 miles an hour, $360. Man. And then, gee whiz, what is this? A 1926 Fortune Snow Motor. Okay, so you can read all about that. And then you can check out the specs of this thing. It's a 4-cylinder motor, 20 horsepower, weighed 3,000 pounds, and had a max speed of 8 miles an hour. Look at this. I mean, I guess it drilled itself literally through the snow. Wow. And look at this. This is an old car. It's a 1916 Dodge Model 3035 Touring. So let me get this down here as close as I can. You can read all this. Pause and read, pause and read. Gibson Auto Line. Look at this. That's pretty wild. And then there's some of the clothes that would be worn, I guess, riding in these things. Probably more like this one. It's a 1909 Ford T Touring. So there you go. There's the motor right in there. Pretty nice, huh? Okay. All right, so you see this? You're actually allowed to sit in this car. This is the only car that doesn't run, they said. That you're allowed to get in, sit in, take pictures, and everything else. Everett. So it's a 1911 Everett Model 4 30 Touring. Let you read all about this here. And there's the stats on it.
All right, go get your
outfit. All right. So now you can see me driving this old car. I got the outfit on. I got the look. I got the dazzle. I got the schmazzle. Look at me. Just driving my old car. Don't I look cool? Just imagine me racing around town, looking all cool. Boy, wouldn't the women love to get a hold of this? Man, I'm looking good. I think my camera woman disagrees with me, and she's the one that dressed me. What can I tell you? I'm in the old car museum. No, here, let me have that. All right, now just to show you from my perspective, here you go. Here, she didn't put it on follow. There's the steering wheel. There's my hand right there on it. There's what looking out. Look, here, I put this right beside my head. Put it on this side of my head. This is what it looks like sitting from here. How's that? Ain't that a look? All right, let's go. All right, so let's start with this picture here. Check that out. And then, look at this. And here's a book, Bud and Me. And here you go, the 1908 Brush, the Model BC Runabout, marketed as every man's car. So there you go. Everybody should have one of these. Check it out. Got the old crank start right there. Big old headlights. Pretty cool. And I tell you, one of the really nice things about this museum, I really do love these. These are huge black and whites. And they are, that's Valdez, Alaska up there. That one's in Fairbanks. I can't exactly read that one. My eyes ain't that good. Yeah, all these prints they've got all down through there. Pretty cool. Here, let's go back over here and check this out. This one is a Franklin. You see, it's a 1907 Franklin, Type D Landaulet. Okay, a 6-cylinder car. Hopefully you can see all that. Pause, read. And check out the cool furs, man. Black bear coat. And look at that. Man, this thing is huge. Alright, then look at this one. Right next to it, 1906 Pope Toledo. Type 12, 7-passenger touring. My goodness gracious. I know the lighting ain't the best, and some of this you may not be able to read. I don't know, but I mean, just looking at them and just seeing them, it's really a very cool experience. Just so you know, for an adult, it's $10 to get in here. So that's what it'll cost you. So if there's 2 of you, like there's with us, then obviously it costs you $20 to get in here. Money well spent, if you ask me. I like it. I mean, you get very close to these things right next to them. I mean, they got do not touch signs all over the place, which, you know, I respect. And I know they put a lot of money and a lot of work in these things, but they let you get this close. I mean, check this out. Literally, camera's right beside me right now. This is how close I am to this. Here, let me show you. You see my feet? And there's the board. But anyway, look at this seat. Then look at this. Drawers underneath here, so you can put stuff in there. How wild is that? And look at this door. Check out right there, a little seat there. Then a much nicer one, so obviously the kids would have sat in the little one. Now here's more of these black and whites. See more on this side. Pretty cool, huh? Headline news. Auto stampedes old sourdoughs. And they put these TVs around with these old shows and different things on them. Showing this all around this place.
If we buy one
and here,
they'll have it restored now.
Check this out, the 1905 Sheldon Runabout. How wild, look at this. Wow, those had to ride so rough. But let's keep going and keep looking.